Here we go.
Right.
Wake Santala. Everybody. Welcome,
What's up,
welcome,
homie?
welcome, welcome. This is episode 11 of To The Point. This is your man Sheed.
Robbie Khan, your favorite old head.
Listen, listen, we got a couple good things to holler about, to rap about today. I hope everybody tap in. Cause we gonna go in a little bit, you know what I mean? Especially when we get to this culture vulture issue.
Sure.
Listen, so re-up, Khan. I think the re-up we was discussing which was the best wave far as hip hop, what decade, what era.
No.
Yeah.
No,
And we left off on the writing
there we go.
the writing people ghost writing.
Let's re-up
Ghost writing.
Yeah, let's re-up that.
We got
on what's your name? We got off.
We on a tip like, you know what I mean, is the ghost writing. Walaikum salam tallah. What's up, daughter? Alhamdulillah. Everybody tap in. Send the joint, send the live out. Listen. So far as this ghost writing thing, right? Is it cool? Is it not cool? Why is it cool in other genre music? Why is it not cool in hip hop? I mean, let's talk about it, Con.
Yeah, right. See, I got some pros. I'm already con. You understand?
Right.
So, you know, I like the con, like the words first. Let me give you the con first, right? This the con in it. You're manipulating us laymen who might not know otherwise of the less. So we're believing that the music is coming authentically from you, the composer. So we think. So we are being blindfolded, strung along to be manipulated to believe that. So that's the con in it, right?
Right.
Another con in it is that a lot of times the person that's writing probably is not as good on stage. They got probably a little stage fear, fright, whatever you want to call it. So they want to stay away from the, like these people.
Alaikum, son.
Really,
I see you.
I mean, they ain't really friends of the mirror. They definitely ain't friends of the crowd.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So whatever inner demons they got with them, it don't stop their pen from being wicked. So they can pen some stuff. They can't perform it. They can't deliver it. They can sell it.
Cool.
So in R&B and all the other genres of music, that been okay. That been looked eye upon. But when it comes to our thing, it's a nose down look because we so, when it comes to our thing, we so defensive and so aggressive with it that you can't do nothing for me, man. You write nothing for me out here with that, man. I'm writing my own. So that came how the battles came off. I'm like a fair one. You don't gotta fight for me, dog. I'm fighting for myself.
Right.
And your big brother comes and say, no, I'm cutting in, bro. And you like, no, big bro, you can't keep cutting in for me.
So you saying that mentality come from the
we brought that mentality on ourselves.
Gotcha.
But we can't hold it against ourselves though. See what I'm saying? It's a
in
pro
what
and a
sense?
con.
In what sense?
You want the pros now? I gave you the cons.
Yeah, give me the pros.
I'll give you the pros and the cons right there. And that's the pros and the cons.
Yeah. Go a little bit in on the pros like you just did the cons.
Yeah, the pros is, what if that person, like I said on last John, is really busy. He in this state. He in that state. He back home with his family, with his 2 kids, his wife, and she pregnant. He going to get, he move around like he a trucker. He only home 3 days out the month.
I see.
He in each and every studio for 15, 16. Oh, that shit goes shake. You sleep in the studio. You making fucking fold out beds on the floor and potties and you know, grandma say, make your little pallet and all that kind of shit.
Right.
In the studios. So you come home for 2-3 days, your water's good, shower good, you're back going like you're a trucker. So at the end of the day, the pro is these dudes might not be able to sit back and write a rhyme. They can be able to buy this rhyme, like bing, bong, bing, bing. They ain't got time to sit down and brain bust and think of a rhyme.
Is that one of the only pros, or you got more?
No, there's more pros than that. The other pro is this person can't write, but he can
deliver,
recite, and he can perform. He's damn near an actor. When he get behind that mic, he acting on his words too. They coming off so crisp, 8-ball corner pocket, but he can't write none of it. His imagination don't go far as past the street. So he can't write nothing.
Right.
So that's the, you know what I mean?
Now peep game,
you know
right? Yeah, peep game. Peep game. Assalamu Stone. Peep game.
Yeah.
I'm saying this here, right? I can't put my finger on the real reason why that standard's been set with rap as it opposed to R&B, any other genre that we can say we own or as part of our creativity, right? It's always been a go for somebody to write Beyonce a song, this one, that'd be a hit. Nobody says nothing, right? It's nothing. Mum's the word. That's a good song. You know what I mean? I don't know why. I think with the hip hop joint, I want to say this. Why I believe is that it's part of what I said at the end of the last show when the Joker asked me, "Will I let somebody write for me?" I believe that it's because of the fact that it's not an art that can be that I think the art is surrounded by individuality, right? I believe it individual points of view was the origin of the art.
Right.
And I believe that once that start tampering with it, it start watering it down.
Right. Okay.
Because the R&B song is a more general point of view.
Right. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Come on.
I think it's more like everybody get on the mic and rap is let me tell my story, or let me tell my experiences, or let me tell what's close to my story, what I witnessed and lived and saw.
Right.
And I don't think any other genre has that same quality as an origin.
We Philly 30
said is a part of evolving as a person, as a rapper. One thing Q-Tip said when Tribe Called Quest broke up was that they had nothing else to say. That's why Tribe Called Quest went their separate ways. Philly 30, that was a good one. So you're saying what's parallel to what I'm saying. Is about a person's rap is about a person's personal joint. So they shooting out there, like I said, personal experiences, somebody else's joint, or you know what I mean, that was close to them. So in that sense, how can if another dude write that for you, it's all fraudulent. It becomes fraudulent.
Disco.
Yes, sir. Disco in here from OT, y'all. We got people OT tapping in and all that.
Right.
So with that being said, right? I'm not an advocate of a cat writing for another cat a rhyme, a rap. You feel what I'm talking about?
Right.
It's okay to write R&B songs for somebody. That's a more general viewpoint. You know what I mean?
Now listen, right?
The writing the rap is more personal, man.
That's a very thin line, though. Now watch the line. I'm gonna walk on with you.
Right.
See if you can keep balance here on this line, right? You got a very dear friend, right? Close homie, right? You know what I mean? Y'all done shared, you understand what I'm saying? Close homie, right?
Right.
Y'all done shared some real grimy, slimy shit together, you know what I mean?
Right.
And this his craft, this your craft. Y'all sharpen up with each other, right? He might got join to go a bit bop. We buffering. You back, Shake?
Yeah, I'm back.
Right? Like I said, you gotta join and go bip bop bop or bing bing boom, right? And this your man.
Right.
And you hear it and you say to him, why don't you say a boom bam bop or boop boop boom? Damn near same thing,
Right.
with a different bop to it, right? He say, damn,
Right.
I like that, but I'm gonna say it like this now. So, is you writing something for him? Is you enhancing something for him? What is that really called? That film line?
Good question. Good
Yes,
question. I'm going to say this here, right? Now watch this one. I hope everybody keyed in, they tapped in, right? Listen. So correct me if I'm wrong. You and your man, y'all rubbing up against each other, sharing each other's craft, y'all hitting each other, wop, wop.
Not me and my man, you and your man, him and his man.
Yeah, whoever man, right,
yeah.
Right, generally, right? And the person's man bop off. And then the next time you hear John from him, he got some of your licks in there, he got some of your bars in there, flipped and bounced, right? Flipped and bounced, right? Is that correct?
Correct what I said?
Yeah, is that tantamount to what you're saying? Can I extract that from that, or am I going too far?
No, because I'm saying you and your man rub up with each other. He ain't take nothing and then go out the back door with yourself and then rewrite and reprint
it. Okay, all right.
Original. No, not like that.
So you saying y'all building in the studio, y'all writing together.
He be walking down the street going to get 3 chicken wings. And he say, how this sound? A rat-a-tat-tat, a rat-a-tat boom. And I say, yeah, but, you know, I'll just say it like this. A tat-tat, brat, rat-a-tat, brat, bat, boom. He say, damn.
And he take that and run.
No, he take that and add his first rat-a-tat-tat, tat. And he put it in there. And he get all that murder. Right?
Dig what I'm saying.
No, my question is, right? I don't want to get stuck on my question is it writing for a friend, a person in a group, a person who y'all both inspiring to come up that ladder? Y'all might ain't got nowhere.
No, I believe that's.
Or is that cool?
No, I believe that's all the way 100. I believe that's cool. I believe that's just aiding your homie, your comrade, your partner, aiding him in his craft as it relates to.
He might hear your verse and you say, I string that nigga along. And you say, no, take nigga out and say, I string that cat along. Is that right?
That's a go. That's 100. That's
that ain't
not
right.
But I'm gonna tell you something though, right?
That ain't right for nobody, is it?
No, but I'm gonna tell you something.
That twisted, man. They getting that twisted, Shake.
But let me say something. You're right. Some people call that down writing, but guess what they call it in?
Disco said he pretty. No, one second. Disco said he pretty sure Wu-Tang Clan did.
Oh yeah, they did that, but that's a go. That's a go.
Go ahead, my bad.
Guess when they call it writing for? I'm gonna tell you something. They try to call it in when it turned into a smash hit.
Oh, okay.
And then they want some of the shine. They want some of the glow.
Yeah, I had something to do with that.
I did that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where it get nutty at.
Right. Right.
Cause say the joint don't blow, it don't go nowhere, it's
Don't
gonna
want
stay
to do
right
it.
there.
Right.
They ain't gonna try to call that in.
At all, right?
You feel me?
Yep.
So you got dudes right now saying they wrote for somebody. Then you hear that other somebody say, man, boy gave me a hook. That's my man. We was in there building, he threw the hook out there, boom.
Right.
Or he said boom bop bip, and I added the bip bop bam, like you said.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
People claim he wrote my joint. You feel me? And that could be the case with a lot of folks. They saying Drake had a writer. I remember somebody saying Nicki Minaj. Somebody wrote for her. And they trying to discredit what these cats already do, that they do crazy.
Doing, right? You see what I'm saying?
And that's where it get corny at. So we gotta know what really condones writing for a rapper is writing a whole song and passing off. They ain't had no part of the creativity, and they go in there and spit it. That's what I think writing for a cat is.
Right.
What you think?
I tell you, man, it's like a real fine line on both sides, man.
Yeah, right.
Because
that's these new rappers.
What happened?
They said they agree. Philly 30 say, I agree, but that's what these new rappers do. Right.
Yeah, like, see, like, I believe if you are a rapper, if you are a rapper, I don't think nobody's writing your rhymes. If you are a hip hop head, it's all right, get your rhymes written for you. You probably ain't that good rapper anyway. You know what I mean? You do hip hop. It's the difference, right? We're all hip hop. First of all, I'll make that clear. Rap is hip hop. Rappers are hip hop. They're not a hip hop head. They are a rapper that come from hip hop culture. Hip hop heads are only infused in hip hop. Rappers are a little more into the street and came out of the street into hip hop full time. But now let's check the rhyme back to the drill.
That's your definition?
I think that's pretty much on point as far as a rapper and a hip hop head.
Because a guy like this may beg to differ.
Guy like
a Kendrick Lamar or a Tariq from the Roots. They might say, I'm a rapper.
Who said they was a hip hop head?
No, but I'm trying to, when you say a rapper got a certain qualities, they come from the street, it's guys that can rap that just gonna qualify and say, I'm a rapper. I don't know what this guy talking about.
But I don't
have none of those qualities.
No, Shake, check the rhyme. I never said that. I never said that.
So what's the key difference
you're
between
putting Kendrick Lamar and them dudes up front, like I called them dudes out, like they're not rappers.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that either. Don't take it that far. I said it might be a guy that fit their criteria that makes say, I'm not a hip hop head, I'm a rapper.
But I never said the person you talking that you said, those guys, I never said them guys as hip hop heads. I'm saying
I'm singling them out because I don't see them as I see them as rappers, but what you said, I don't see them as carrying them singled out qualities that you said that makes the difference between a rapper and a hip hop head. So I said that they might say, I'm a rapper. You feel me? I don't come from the street. I don't, you know what I'm saying? You said something about a guy come from the street. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but even with them two, right? And I never used Kendrick Lamar and them guys, right?
No, I just threw examples out.
Right, I got you, but I'm gonna stick with the example because you threw them out.
Right.
I didn't throw no examples out because for a reason of this right here.
Right.
For this reason right here we're going through right now is why I didn't throw no examples out, because this is what happens, right? The defense of these guys is this. to me, Kendrick Lamar and Tariq both got street backgrounds. They're not hip-hop heads, to me. I don't know if they feel like they're hip-hop heads or not. Tariq might think he's the biggest hip-hop head around. He probably know more about hip-hop than me. But he do know the street. Probably not as much as me. See the different contrasts? So that's why I didn't single them out. Because I know both of them got a little bit of street in them.
Because basically it's both from both of those cross each other over at some point, sometime.
But I can single some rappers out that I know don't have no street in them at all.
Okay, right.
Just for me hearing their music, hearing their kind of metaphors, hearing their pain stories, I can tell these guys don't got too much of 24th Street in them.
But what makes him now not a hip hop head at that point?
What you mean? What makes them a hip hop head?
No, what makes them a hip hop head? That's what I meant to say.
What makes them a hip hop head? Because a lot of people can, and this is gonna lead into we going at, right? I'm glad you said that. That's mercy.
Somebody asked us a question.
Hey, let me tell you something real fast. I'll pat you back one time.
Uh-huh.
You know the old black folks raised you, right?
Why you say that?
Because you real smart. You real smart, man. The old black folks raised you, man.
Yes, sir.
But check the rhyme, right? The twist come off like this, right? You have a group of people on one side saying, man, no, man. The other side, they saying, why not? I gotta recite it. I gotta go in the studio and deliver it, and I paid for it.
Look at that.
John, what's his name, dude, who sing the So Love song?
Hey, Philly 30, I'ma just say this here.
You understand?
Cassidy ain't catch no wreck, but I'm you know what I mean? That's a whole other joint.
You know what I'm
Somebody
saying?
else claimed that wreck. It was a real street boy that was rocking with Cassidy.
Oh, what, on that joint?
Yeah, somebody said there ain't no Cassidy was a street boy till he caught that homie. But go ahead, Cam.
Yeah, so basically what I'm saying is, right? It's hard nowadays to really be so Judge Joe Brown with these dudes, man. You know what I mean? I can't Judge Joe Brown right now with these guys because these dudes making, Shaq, you know the kind, these rappers are now making basketball money, man. You hear me?
Yeah.
They are getting signed for basketball contracts on the low scale, though.
Right.
Signing for a rap contract now, you might get a 360 deal, but you're getting $5-10 million up front.
Somebody asked us what's a new rapper that we can say we listen to right now.
Oh,
I like these guys. Out of the new crew, these the guys I like.
Our
NBA Young Boy.
Go look at the first show, man.
I like Lil Baby,
Our first show we did this, Shaq. We did
but I'm gonna leave that. I didn't want to get saturated with that, but I want to answer the brother's question. Go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't trying to be rude either, but we got to go to our next show in a couple of minutes. He can look on the first show. Know what I mean? Do what they call that joint, a marathon. Do the marathon watch. We went to 10 times and watch our show.
They laugh. They say, "Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Picked the right three."
Because we talked about.
Hey, Buck, I ain't. You know.
What he say?
I got my ear to it. They say, "Yeah."
Yeah. So bottom line, I'm saying is that if you are capable, and I mean this from the most sincere part of my heart, if you are capable of grabbing your own pen, and if you are real capable of dropping your pen and writing in your head so nobody can steal your shit, get it done. Don't allow nobody to write your shit for you. Write your hooks and everything. Because you don't write your hooks and somebody writes your hook, they wrote your song. And you got to read the music. You got to
I got
understand
you,
what you're
Meech.
doing.
Right.
Even though you wrote your own lyrics, your own 16, if you ain't write your hook, you ain't write shit.
Meech, this to the point show too, though.
You
Yeah,
understand what I'm saying?
we always got to cut the fat off of the meat and get
So
right
now,
to it.
man,
Now
that's
listen,
how you cut the fat
so
off.
I'm going to say this. Both our sentiments, we say, write your own shit, man. Don't let nobody write for you no raps. It ain't for rap to do. We gave our views on that. So now, cold beverage, man. Peep
You see
game.
me, right? You see me,
Cold
right?
beverage.
What's the cold beverage for the day?
I'm gonna hit up this
I
joint, and I'm gonna hit up this joint. I'm gonna go to another one real quick, right?
I drop it on you real quick.
You got the joint where they show a little clip, right, of the boy Royce the 5, Joe Buttons, and the boy Joelz Ortiz.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
These boys used to be in a group that was formed by with Eminem.
Yeah,
called
right.
Slaughterhouse. It was 4 of them, right?
Yeah.
So 3 of the 4 on the joint, and they going berserk at each other about main man Joelz Ortiz branch off with another member and make a whole album full of diss songs to the other 2 members.
Right.
And they don't know what warranted this joint.
Right.
So come to find out what they think, what they say warranted it is this. That these dudes potentially messed up some paper for them down the line somewhere. The boy Crooked brought a deal to the table. And Royce the 5 said, I'm not doing nothing if everybody ain't involved. Right. And at the time, Joe Buttons was saying, I retired from rap. I'm doing a podcast. I'm making a good living. I'm tired of the rap
right.
With the deals and the wheels and all that.
Right.
I'm getting a good piece of money. I'm cool.
Right.
But what they wasn't saying was behind closed doors, when he huddled up with his homies, them 4,
right.
He's saying, I'm still going to do it, but not under Eminem and them, because the deal is bad as a goofy joint. We got to get out of there.
Back door, right? Right.
These guys automatically take and say, Royce ain't doing it because Joe Buttons ain't doing it. Joe Buttons say, I ain't never say I wasn't doing it.
Right.
So they on BSGS. And they trying to capitalize off of them 2 guys, because them 2 guys is the more popular guys. That's what I believe. So they say, all right, we're going to make a whole album full of diss joints at them. This will catch some momentum. Just like the little clip of them going on the Bull Live caught a little momentum. They know what they doing. But my sentiments real quick, because I'm going game, then we're going to get on then let me ask you something. I believe main man Joelz Ortiz and Crooked is out of pocket for that. Bottom line. And I believe that what I understand of their relationships, they should have had a better dialogue about everything until it got to this point. It seemed like they all should have had open dialogue, but 2 cats was hiding, harboring some feelings. You feel me?
Right.
So what you think based on what I gave you?
Shake, I'm on it. You know I'm on it, Shake.
Right.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna tell you what else I'm on. I can smell it, man.
Right.
It's bullshit.
Right.
You understand? I smell it, Shake. You understand what I'm smelling?
Right.
Also, I'm smelling they sus. The whole situation sounds sus to me, man. Them 2 boys, like you said, they was trying to camera ride. Now lay with this. They trying to camera ride off of the boy Royce and the boy Buttons. Little bit 5-minute fame they got 3, 4, 5 years ago when they was bubbling a little bit. And they trying to ride the wave they got right now with the podcast and with Royce doing the little battle raps and all that shit, right? You know Eminem got that battle rap joint too. He got a whole Eminem got a whole segment he only run a battle rap. It's called that might be called Slaughterhouse too. I ain't sure. But Check it out. Eminem got a whole segment, and Royce is one of the judges, right? But anyway, back to the grill again, right? These dudes is sus to me because if you my man, you my man. If you tell me because whatever A, B, or C reason why you're not gonna be able to do an album, and you ain't even saying for me not to do it. You ain't say I don't do it because I ain't doing wait for
No,
you
it's
to
a
get
whole
back.
deal on the table.
No,
So
no,
it's money
listen.
involved, not just an album.
Oh, listen what I'm saying, right? That's why I'm saying this sus, all right? I ain't gonna build it up then. I'm gonna cut the fat off to me. That's why I'm saying this sus. Because if you can't do the deal, you not saying for me not to do the deal. So why am I gonna leave the deal on the table and go out the back door with me and our other friend, me and our other friend is gonna turn our back on you and our other friend, leave that deal on the table.
Because they could have messed some money up because the deal they probably wanted all four.
And you never said you wasn't doing it.
Right.
And my other friend said he wasn't doing it if you wasn't doing it. And you never said you wasn't doing it.
Right.
That's the whole bullshit.
That's it. That's the highlighting point.
You understand?
That's the highlighting point, yo.
Right there is the BSGS.
BSGS.
That's not hard to find that out.
Because, like I said, open dialogue amongst
like
men.
This too, right? Watch this. Watch this, Shay. That greed thing, it ain't even money. It's not the money. Everybody says the money that break the princes up and the kings up. No, it's the greed. We were just discussing this a little while ago before the podcast came on, but I'm gonna bring the family in the art world one time. You got $100, I got $1,000. Who the F say my $1,000 worth more than your $100?
Right, it's a depend on individual. You can't, your 1,000 can't
don't depend
trump
on
my
nobody,
100.
Shay.
My 100 is real valuable to
It
me.
don't depend on nobody.
Right.
Your $100 is the same value as my $1,000.
To me, right.
Yeah, and to me, it should be. I sit me down my nose when you got $100.
And you got a stack.
And I got 9 more hundred than you got. I might got 9 more hundred worth of problems or bills than you got.
Yup.
That I don't know you don't got no bills. Or you might got $900 worth of bills and you still on your muscle hustle grind.
Right.
And I got 900 worth of bills
Welcome
and I don't
to
got
Real
no other.
Cream.
You hear me?
I got you.
That's why it's hard to value yours with mine. So man gotta, you know how you say the giant man with the blind-eyed man on the shoulders? The blind-eyed man with the midget on the shoulders, I mean? Right? How you, I forgot that saying go. But
No, I said the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king.
But who on the shoulders?
Nothing, nobody.
All right. But how the other saying go? When you got the giant and the midget on the shoulder, think you see farther than the giant.
Right.
You know what
I heard that one. Yeah, I'm privy.
Right? And what I'm saying with that is, I'm going to bring this back home because we done sold off left and sell back right. I'm going to bring it back home for us right here, though, right? Check it out.
Yup, big bank take little bank. You're right.
And whenever you are dealing with individuals who feel as though their worth and their value overspawns yours, you're dealing with a real ignorant, lack of empathy person, man. Right? That kind of person should never be in your inner circle, no way. So if you smell that kind of person around you, they never should get a chance to hurt you.
Yeah.
You should never give that person a chance to either harm or throw a foul ball your way. So you don't want that kind of person in your rap group, in a cipher with him. You probably don't want to battle that kind of person. You'll probably end up hurting them physically. So you want to try your best to keep that kind of person far away from you. At least give you 16 inches of elbow space.
Ain't nothing to it. We doing a boogie, son. We keep
So now, So now
all the way
right
to the
there,
finish line.
right there, you can put that on top of this, right? When you dealing with yourself when it comes to music and you're trying to get an album done and you are a rapper, I don't care you independent sound to a major or to a minor, right? You want to knock a hit out the park. And you want to do your own work. You want to get the bat and be the one who knock it out the park. You don't want nobody hitting for you. You don't want no motherfucking sub in your spot. You want to get up there and do it. But, now this the hash mark right here. Like I said, you busy and you bing all over the place and you a hip-hop type person, do a lot of R&B, hip-hop songs, you do this, like that, you can have somebody write for you. But the most majority of hip-hop is not going to look down their nose of a person who's getting written because they do mostly hip-hop raps and jingles and love rap songs. But for the hardcore street corner rapper, you cannot get another rapper to write your rhymes. Shit, nobody be telling your story, man. You should tell your own story, man. It should come from the center of your heart. And with that being said, you said be thirsty, right, Shay?
Yeah, no, that was the thirst quencher right there. We on to the next one.
Yeah, so let's flip off.
Let me ask you something. This is let me ask you something segment, right?
Yeah, part 2.
Let me ask you something. What is the true definition of a culture vulture, man? What is a culture vulture in truth? I want to know what's the true definition of a culture vulture, Con?
You want my true definition or this Webster or the what's that joint?
I want the true definition of a culture vulture, and I'm asking Robbie Kine.
All right. Culture vulture is a person.
And I'm asking the audience.
All right. Y'all tap in and let me know what y'all think on my response to culture vulture. And you give me your replies and what you think a culture vulture is. Well, I believe a culture vulture is anyone who's not a part and a member of my culture. They're not on the inner workings of hip-hop culture. Hip-hop culture was created from graffiti, breakdancing, DJing.
Right, sir, I get it.
Rapping.
We touched on that. Mm-hmm.
And it's one other element.
Breakdancing.
Breakdancing.
Dancing used to be part of hip-hop culture, man. It still is. It still
rapping,
is. It still is.
DJing, graffiti, bang, right? You got me on the fifth one, Shay? You heard me?
Yeah, I heard you. Graffiti.
No, get the fifth one. Graffiti, breakdancing, DJing,
rapping,
and
we said dancing, right? Just dancing in general.
Yeah, right. So it's one more out there, right? I don't know how I can't call it, man.
Right.
I can't call it. I'm chronic alcoholic, man. But anyway, those are the elements of hip hop. Those are our culture. Those things come from black man, mostly blacks. For real, to be real.
I was getting ready to say, ain't
was
Spanish
Haitian
cats involved and all that?
I'm going to get that. It was Haitians. That was the blacks. Jamaicans. It wasn't many African-American blacks, is what I'm saying. It was a lot of Jamaicans and Haitian blacks, along with a few black Americans. You had a few Puerto Ricans sprinkled in there.
Yeah. Somebody said the dress code. You right.
From the set-off, right?
Dress code is part of hip hop, but we that wasn't the one that It ain't originate with that.
Right.
That's not what that wasn't singled out at the origin.
I'm on the inner workings of the culture.
Right at
first,
the beginning. I got you.
And if someone can think of that fifth element in hip hop, write it on the screen and tell me, because I forgot. I got hip hop, I got breakdancing, rapping.
Kind.
Yeah.
For the sake of time.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
So if somebody can write that in, put it up. But yeah, check the rhyme, right? You have people outside of those factors come in from the outside, they get in the inside, they suck up our culture, they run back on the outside and create entities and gain revenue and don't give shit back to our culture. And they come back to our culture again and they get all the resources from our culture, take it on the outside, and I'm gonna explain to you what I mean. This is how now
I'm gonna tell you what Nizzy said. Go ahead.
Back in 1982, Exxon gas station, this one, that one, the cable companies, any major company who do commercials would stay far away from any hip hop shit, never doing hip hop shit. Now you got every insurance company. You understand? You got Prudential, Piece of Rock. You got the little frog or
Geico boy.
Geico, right? You got Kentucky Fried Chicken, McDonald's. You got Wells Fargo. You got all the hotels. Every jingle is now written in rap form. Every commercial, every beat that come on the TV now is a hip hop beat. Don't sleep. Stay woke. Stay to the point. We're going to keep y'all well informed. Just keep coming to the point. Now dig this, right? Another hook on the fishing line, but don't fall for the bait, y'all. Dig this. These people are real crafty, so they play all kind of mind tricks like this. You will sleep every time right here. You have what they call, how can I say it? You have subliminal things they do on the TV. They've been running this game for years. But now what they're doing is they'll take a piece of our culture. It might be the way our grandmom said something to us in response to us doing something negative. They'll take that subliminally message and put that on a car salesman tip. You laying with me? That's our culture. Now they making money off our another example, Auntie Mama. Right? That's our culture. They put our culture on a syrup bottle for years. We gonna buy this syrup the whole time. It's a
So culture vulture been around before rap. Before they've been saying calling it culture vulture.
Now hip hop is bringing it to light.
Got you.
We're bringing it to light, man. That's all that's happening. I'm here shopping the people that know what's going on, man.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And peep game, right? Peep game, right? Nizzy say somebody who manipulates to maneuver and finesse their way and utilize another lifestyle that they know nothing about to accomplish something. That's on point. But I'm gonna sum it up in one word: exploiting. They exploit. They're exploiting our culture to make money. Now, but peep this. Here go the other twist. Watch this. Why do they call a cat like DJ Academics a culture vulture, and he's from he can be one who claims our culture. He black.
No. See, it's two different things. You talk about this culture vulture thing, man.
Okay, so it's a different type of culture vulture now.
That's not a culture vulture.
But they call him that. They call him
part
that.
of our culture.
They call him that, yo.
Well, they don't know what they're talking about, man.
You don't think?
They call Jesus a lot of names, man.
Only thing is different is he black, but he does the same thing.
It's a big difference being black. That's the only difference.
So it's cool for a black person to exploit our culture to make money.
No, because that's not what it is when a black person do it.
That's what he do. That's what he do.
That's not what he doing, Shay. That's not what he
listen, you better ask somebody. This boy, they said he exploit the gang culture in Chicago to make money, and I agree. I watch him do it.
I disagree.
Okay, so what he do?
What he's doing is he's riding the wave.
And everybody else in here who
he's riding the wave. He's riding a very negative.
Hold up, Con. I want everybody's feedback. Do they think DJ Academics is a culture vulture or not, and why? Come with the comments. Go ahead.
Now listen.
Ooh, somebody said something heavy.
Check it out. This is what he's doing. When
you're a black, don't always mean cultural. Go ahead.
When you're in our culture, right? When you're a part of our culture,
that was heavy.
You are automatically insulated. All you are now doing is you are now sacrificing and putting up front your honor. Your honor is now being manipulated for a monetary gain, and you are now selling our swag. He is gaining money and revenue off the suffering of the people of Chicago. He's not culture vulturing us. He's not going out to taking ours to another society and taking his revenue to the Mexican, to the Chinese, to the white man. No, he's not doing that.
So it's all within the circle.
Yes.
So he's still a black man.
He's taking his money to a black family. He's going to do something for black people, more than likely. So what he's doing is he's stealing off the poor and suffering black people like some white people do. Now, all white people ain't culture vultures, but they all capitalize off ours. I just told you in the last segment. Or was that on the phone? I think that was on the phone, right? That the rich get richer because the poor suffer and suffer more and more. You understand? Same thing going right here. Same shit, but different twists. That boy is on the inside of us, sucking us dry, but he's not running out of our culture going to another culture. Leo Cohen came in our culture, sucked our culture dry, and ran to another thing. Took all these millions from our culture. That's our thing. That's our thing. That we should have millions of dollars for our thing.
So even when you channeling and say it's our thing, right? When I date back to hip hop, it wasn't just blacks.
I didn't say black. I said our thing. Shit.
Oh, with the minorities?
No, the ones I said who started hip hop.
Right.
You keep it up. You whippers on me.
So no, I want everybody to know what hour. You got a key in the what hour mean.
They with me, man. I did. I said the blacks. I said mostly Jamaicans, mostly Haitians, the fruit sprinkle black Americans, and a couple Puerto Ricans, and maybe. No, it wasn't even none. Ain't no white people start hip hop.
That's what I'm getting ready to say, because I'm really trying to key into.
I ain't even saying maybe, man. I ain't even saying maybe, man.
My daughter say we on OPS.
On what tip? We stuck right here?
No, She told me how we going. So listen, the reason why I'm doing this, Con, is this why I want to have a better understanding of what a culture vulture is. I want everybody to have a better understanding.
A culture vulture is a
because
person.
it's some
outside.
misunderstandings. They run around calling academic a culture vulture.
They don't know what they're talking about.
Right.
I just told you they called Jesus a lot of things they didn't know they was talking about then either. You know what I mean? Some people think he's God. They don't know what they're talking about. You understand what I'm saying? So on this tip here, these people are spitting off the side of him because he might be making a way of making money and they jealous. How about that one?
Right.
You know what I mean? He found a way to gather some revenue for himself, but he culture vulture.
So somebody Team Straight said he's exploiting the culture. Who is it? Academic? They say he is exploiting the culture. Somebody said
he might be exploiting the culture, but he ain't a vulture.
Got you. So that part he can't. He's not a vulture.
Culture and culture vulture is two different things, though.
Yeah, because the vulture takes back to their people.
Right.
To feed them off what he take from us.
Right. And as you're dying and decaying, they finish eating you dead or wait till you're fully dead. That's the vulture. That's what Leo Cohen is.
God. Somebody, a lot of people disagreeing, but
they can disagree though, because
it's good. It's good.
They can disagree.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I don't walk the way everybody walk, and I don't want everybody to walk my way. You understand what I'm saying? And me and you ain't twins, shit. You my man, but we ain't twins.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We don't do everything exactly alike. You know what I'm saying? And it's okay. I don't love you no less. You my man.
Right.
Just like these people out here, I love them. I don't love them no less. If we don't walk the same way, because we ain't twins either.
Yep. But yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good building though. But I'm gonna be honest with you. The way he breaking it down, saying that a one who exploits and a one who's a vulture is different. I gotta agree with that because the vulture has certain characteristics, and one of them is like he just said, taking the food back and feeding they folks. Right? The culture part come in with it's not their culture to begin with to be taken from.
Right.
So when you got put both of them together, a culture vulture has to be distinguished by those two characteristics, right? And not all these people fit both of them characteristics.
Right.
So I have to agree and say academic is an exploiter, but he's not a culture vulture.
Yeah, like right now, right?
A dude like who? You know, we could put some names and I'm gonna spam. I'm gonna spam. But take the definition right and put it in its proper place. We know who's a vulture is. The cats that's taken from a culture that ain't theirs, like Nizzy said too. He agreed with that, and going and exploiting it and sucking from it to feed they folks, and not putting nothing else back in. They preying on it, taking and running and feeding they folks. You feel me?
Let me tell you what the exact opposite would be if this was happening, and then these people who are a little thick understand. I'm gonna use me. What if I, all of a sudden, or back then I was younger, I had my ear all the way to rock and roll, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Van Halen. So I know a little bit about that because I grew up somewhat in the Northeast. Now, what if I was really at that pinpoint age when I start hearing Off the Wall and Stairway to Heaven and all that shit? I used to sit in some beer keg parties and listen to shit with my white friends and shit, right?
Yeah.
And Pete J, what if I
going in on some
all of rock and roll culture, man? And I went deep into that rock and roll culture, and I start wearing the zipped up jeans, and I start getting the size-wise tattoos and all that old dumb shit in their culture. But at the same time, I was coming out of that thing, coming back to our thing, finding a way to bring it to hip-hop. And I got a way of making shit fly. So I found the way to make rock and roll fly. I took some of the fly shit, because the white boys got some fly shit. They don't know how to bring it to light. Because we took some of that shit already, and I can have a whole
you got, I was getting ready to say, you got little Uzis,
you know what I mean?
and all them claiming rock star, and nobody have a problem. None of they folks, they actually are fans. Big time fans of him.
You're absolutely right for them, right? But trust me, you're not hearing a pocket of white people that don't like that. They just don't decap the White House, man. They got hate in their blood, man. Come on, man. I don't want to get real deep, but my eyes open. I ain't sleep, man. They cheering that dude in the front, but in the background, they got the shotgun clack ready for him to slip and go to sleep. They gonna whack him. You understand? So now, kicking the ball further down the field, right? We have to always be alert, because if we was in their thing, it was a sport in their thing, they wouldn't like that neither. Even though they might clap up front. And I ain't trying to sound like that, but them people playing very well. That's what we don't do well. You understand what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is we have to be alert at all times, man, because the vultures is out here. And you can't let no vultures come into your nest, because they'll eat your babies. They'll do you dirty, and you'll see their family flourishing while your family going to shit.
Somebody said Kim Kardashian a culture vulture.
Sure she is. She been a culture vulture.
Team Straight said that.
You understand what I'm saying? Because she is, and she been there. And she gonna ride down her kids and dig more into our culture, man.
Right, with that being said, right, listen, we had a nice discussion, right? And I believe, right, when we come back on the re-up, I threw something out there. I'm gonna see if y'all grabbed it, right? We talked, man, my man threw it out there. I just grabbed the rock and roll. We gonna talk some rock and roll, man, on the next episode, you know what I mean? So again, we appreciate all y'all. All love to all my folks that come in faithfully, man. I appreciate kicking it with y'all, chopping it up about these topics, you know what I mean? Very interesting, very informing. Yeah, with that being said, we out to episode 12. That's Wednesday, 8 p.m., same time, same station. This
right.
To the point signing off, man.
Yeah, y'all know your boy Robbie
appreciate y'all.
Say salam alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullah.
And don't forget to like, subscribe, and holler back.
Yeah, send that out. Hit them YouTubes up and all that. Tell a friend, y'all. We back at it Wednesday, 8 p.m.
And so we got some colorful shit for you. Holler back.
Yes, sir.